Hey everybody, Sandman here. I'm excited to show you the championship belt that I'll be giving away on December 6th. This coming December, the first Saturday of December, December 6th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Lockpickers United meetup group that I host is going to be holding a gathering. I don't want to give the location right now. It's supposed to be at Tribe Comics and Games, but it may be at a local hackerspace. The details on our location is still a little unknown, but I have options and I have backups to those options. I have opportunities that we're going to explore. But on December 6th, we're going to be holding a meetup. Jimy Longs, the manufacturer, is going to be there. He's going to be bringing product to sell, and you can sit down with him and talk to him about the metallurgical process. You can talk to him about the manufacturing process. You can talk to him about the polishing process, the shipping process, everything you've ever wanted to know about how someone became the most sought after. I can't say the most dominant because he doesn't put in tens of thousands of dollars in marketing every single month like his competitors. I don't think he does any marketing whatsoever, but he has the strongest and possibly the best lockpicks that have been ever manufactured in the history of lockpick manufacturing, going back to like the mid 1950s from HPC. Jimy Longs is number one in North America, hands down. Period. It's done. Argument over. They're the strongest. They're the best. They're awesome. If you want to be able to pick his brain, he's going to be here for that. I'm super excited for that. Rat Yoke, the custom lockpick maker, is going to be here. I'm excited for that. Rat Yoke has been making custom lockpicks since 2008. He's a master jeweler. He is a goldsmith. He is a silversmith. He has works of art and jewelry that are in several different museums all throughout North America. Dare I even say that there was something to do with the Smithsonian, but every time I say something incorrect, he's like, I didn't actually do that. It was this, because he's a perfectionist and he's a master of his craft. So I won't say that he has works in the Smithsonian, but he has something crazy in some very high-end, museum, and he's won several different awards and contests with his jewelry and his design and his making. But he has been making custom lockpicks like nobody has ever seen since 2008. I have over 19 of his tools in my collection, probably one of the largest in the world of his tools. And I'm super excited to be able to spend time with him. I got to spend time with him last 2024, summer of 2024 in Houston. Now I get to spend time with him this December in 2025. And I've known him since 2010. So I've known the guy for 15 years, super excited to see him. So that's very exciting. We're going to have people from all over the U.S. I think there's a gentleman by the name of Keen. I've never met him, never talked to him or interacted with him online, but he runs a Locksport group out of Utah, and he helps organize the lockpicking village for SaintCon. Rumor is that he may be making it out to this as well. Don't hold me to that, but I'm excited to meet him because he does amazing stuff for the Locksport community and at these lockpicking villages. We have a lot of people coming out of the woodworks messaging me saying that, hey, I'm buying a ticket right now, and I don't even know who these people are. I'm like, cool, like, can't wait to see you, but you've never commented on my channel before, so I don't know why you're notifying me that you're coming because I don't know who you are. But I'm excited to see the enthusiasm. It's going to be curious to see how many people show up. Thus is the conundrum. The conundrum is my Locksport meetup group has been meeting at Tribe Comics for the last year and a half. I've been going to that comic book shop for the last 10 years. For 15 years, they've only been at 2 other locations other than that particular location. I've been going to all of those locations. 2 days after I announced this competition for December 6th, I called Tribe Comics to make sure that everything was copacetic. My mistake, I should have called them before. They said, yeah, but it's going to be at our new location. So what are you talking about? And he goes, oh, we had like 24 hours. We had like the weekend to get out of our space because we were getting kicked out by the landlord. They were paying $10,000 a month to be in that space. So he's like, we had to move into a different space. It's half the size. So their old location could accommodate up to 48 people. They had 8 6-foot-long tables. Now the new location only has 4 6-foot-long tables. So they can comfortably sit up to 24 people. So if we meet at the Tribe Comics location, we have 4 tables. 1 table is going to be for the competition. 6 people can compete at a time. I have 6 Rubik's Cube timers, and I'm talking with PickTrack to see if they want to sponsor the competition with 6 PickTrack timers, but we don't know if they're going to be ready yet or not because this is such short notice. But I have 6 Rubik's Cube timers, and I have 6 locks of each belt ranking difficulty. So we're going to conduct rounds of 6 people at a time until we get through each lock. That's table number 1. Table number 2 and table number 3 are just going to be locks. Like there's going to be about 75 to 100 locks on each of those tables, just for people to pick and have fun and socialize and congregate. It's a meetup. Table number 4 is going to be for our makers and manufacturers. So Rat Yolk's going to be there. Jimy Longs is going to be there. I don't know if anybody else is going to be there. Most likely not, just those 2. So those 2 will be there. They'll have their own table for their product and to kind of give them some space, give them some breathing room from the competition and from the people that are picking locks at the tables. I personally think that we're going to get between 20 to 30 people for this meetup. We have other opportunities to accommodate more people at other venues. I have no shortage of venues in South Texas, but those venues will most likely be outside, and I want people to feel comfortable given that this is going to be December 6th. I don't know what the weather is going to be like. I cannot anticipate the weather a month out. However, I've reached out to the local hacker space, and it looks like they may be able to accommodate us. Fingers crossed. The local hacker space can accommodate up to 70 people. So I'm talking to them, asking if they have anything going on between 4 to 8 p.m. on that Saturday, and if we can utilize that space. If we can utilize that space, out of caution, I'm going to declare that our gathering is going to be at the hacker space in Austin on that day. But if it's not, then I'm probably going to pick the Tribe Comics because it's indoor, it's air conditioned, we have tables, we have seating. But I will have some backups if I feel like more than 20 people are going to be showing up to this thing. So that being said, if you're watching this video, it would be very helpful to me if you were able to put in the comments down below whether you intend on showing up. And that would be super helpful. I don't know if the people that are going to be showing up have an attention span of 7 minutes, because that's how far we are into this video. But maybe the people that are showing up are curious about this competition belt, which I'm about to talk about right now. And so maybe they have made it this far. So if you do intend on showing up, even if you've already told me, even if you've already emailed me, even if you're my best friend from Houston, your name is Lock Whisperer, and you're the coolest guy I know in all of Texas, comment down below so I can count and tally how many people are coming, and I can try to get an idea. If it's less than 30, we'll do it at Tribe Comics, not a problem. If it's going to be more than 30, or I should say, honestly, if it's going to be more than 25, then I'm going to do it at another space. Hopefully the hacker space, because that should be air conditioning and they'll have seating and everything where we can all be close to each other. But I have so many other venues. There's so many options, but a lot of them are outdoors. So I just want us to be comfortable, especially for a picking competition. We don't want to be in the midst of a cold front. It'd be 40 or 50 degrees and we're having to pick locks with our cold hands. That would suck. So I'm sure the locksmiths were like, haha, I told you, boy. I told you that's what locksmith was about. Yeah. So anyways, let's talk about the belt. This is the belt. $270 belt. So therefore, I'm going to be requesting that everybody consider a $10 donation, no more, no less. To anybody that's attending the gathering, please bring $10 cash, or you can Zelle me, or you can PayPal me $10 on the day of. So that way, if 27 people show up and they all donate $10 for showing up, then I can pay for this belt. I used a credit card. I'm also so far $60 now in the hole for purchasing the Yale locks, and it looks like I'm going to be another $150 in the hole for purchasing the pack locks. I have like 8 or 10 Packlock 98 Pros, but I want to get some brand new ones from the factory. So I'm working with Packlock on that, and I'm going to be paying about $20 for each Packlock, you know, and I need 6 of them. So, you know, money adds up. So I'm putting a lot of my own money into this, trying to make everybody happy. And I hope you guys can appreciate that. And hopefully you won't give me so much guff if I say, hey, you know, at the door, please consider donating $10 to the Sandman cause, okay, to the meetup. So that way it can go into paying for the belt and everything else. So the competition, we're going to be picking a white belt level lock. Everybody's going to have a chance to pick it. Everybody's going to pick a yellow. First, let's talk about this. If you're showing up to compete and you want to compete, you have to be able to pick. You have to get past round 1. That's it. That's all. That's all you have to do. Everybody gets a shot at round 1. I was going to have a lock that you had to pick, and then you had to pick it in a certain time before you could even compete in the blue whale. No, everybody that wants to compete is going to have an opportunity to compete, but those that don't get past round 1 are not going to move forward, going further. It's done. After that, there is real no time limit. It's really just going to be who has the best, like there's a time limit, but it's going to be based off of who has the best score overall. You will be able to go from yellow belt to blue belt even if you don't get any locks open, okay? We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. But essentially, if you struggle with the white belt lock and you have 2 minutes to pick the white belt lock and you cannot pick it, it's okay. We still love you. Thank you for competing. Don't let that scare you that you can't pick a white belt lock and a master lock number 3 in 2 minutes, single pin picking. It's okay. It's not, who knows, maybe I'll fail. But it could happen. But if you can't pick the white belt lock, you're probably not going to have very much luck with the yellow or the orange or the green or the blue. But after that first round, everybody that successfully picked the white belt lock, they'll move on to the next round. I personally think it should be an elimination thing where if you don't pick the green belt lock, why should you? I don't think you should be picking the blue belt lock. If you can pick a white and a yellow and an orange, I don't think it, but you can't pick the green belt. There's no reason for you to be picking the blue belt. It doesn't make sense. It makes it harder to calculate times. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my foot down right now. I was kind of arguing with somebody about it. He goes, no, everybody should have an opportunity to pick all 5 locks. No, it's too hard to calculate. It's too hard to calculate that if somebody picked a white and an orange and a blue, but they didn't pick a yellow and a green, stop. It's too hard. So it'll be an elimination event where you'll have a time limit, and whoever picks the lock of that belt difficulty in that round, whether it be white, yellow, orange, green, or blue, you move on to the next round to pick the next most difficult lock. And then so it'll slowly get eliminated, and it'll come down to whoever gets the best time. If nobody picks the blue belt lock, that's fine. It'll come down to who has the best time for white to green. And if nobody can pick the green belt lock, that's fine. It'll be whoever has the best time from white, yellow to orange, and so on and so forth. It's going to be real easy, but it's going to be an elimination round. Every round, we're going to be risking being eliminated. I'm going to propose that we do a 2-minute round for white belt, 3-minute round for yellow belt, 4-minute round for orange belt, 5 minutes for green, and maybe even 10 minutes for blue. Like, I want people to have the opportunity to get these locks open and then be able to have their time to compete against somebody else. I think 5 minutes is enough for a blue belt level lock, because I've seen Pack Lock 98 Pros used in a 5-minute time limit at a competition here in Texas. And there was always somebody that picked the lock in 5 minutes, but not everybody at the table could. So I think it'd be cool to be able to give people 10 minutes on the blue belt lock, so that way we can have a first and second and third place. I think that would be a lot of fun, instead of just, we have one person open the blue belt lock and that's it. So that's what we'll do. I'll figure out the times more officially, but I think, talking out loud to you, I think those are going to be the official criteria. White belt is a master lock number 3. Yellow belt is a Brinks 4-pin brass padlock. Orange belt is a Yale 125 40 millimeter, I think. I don't remember. I posted, in a previous post, it's an orange belt lock. It's 5 pins. There's no security pins whatsoever, but it is highly paracentric. It is a Yale keyway, so it's kind of difficult. But I wanted an easy orange belt lock, not a master 150, because we already have a master lock. I wanted something that's representative of Locksport. So we have a master, a Brinks, a Yale, an American, and a Pack Lock. Very representative of a Blue Belt Challenge and North American locks. And I wanted a Yale being invented here in Kentucky, even though we don't even use Yale locks throughout North America as much anymore. Now it's more of a European lock, because they're now manufactured out of Germany more so than they are here in North America. So I wanted to have the Yale lock for orange belt because it's easy. Everybody should get through white through orange with not too many hiccups. Everything's going to have lubricated that day. Like, it's going to be great. Green belt, it's going to get a little bit more tricky. We're going to have the American Lock 1100, 5-pin, all security pins. And then blue belt, the ultimate test. Are you a lock picker? And I don't even know if I'll be able to get it. Who knows? Maybe I'm not a lock picker. But pack locks are not always consistent. Sometimes they can be hit or miss. And it has nothing to do with the bidding. And it has everything to do with the tolerances and the manufacturing quality. Pack locks are really great locks. For some reason, some locks are just easier to pick than others. I purchased a lock from 44 Delta, and I was able to pick it in like 2 minutes out of the package. I don't know what it is, but then, you know, I can purchase some locks from Packlock and I'm like, man, I'm still struggling with these locks, you know, because they're really good locks. They're 7-pin locks with all security pins, including no lift pins, which are very unique to Packlock. Sometimes you can find a no lift pin technology inside of an American lock where if you overlift the pin, it's already, if you touch a pin, it's already overlifted, but you rarely see that in American locks. You see like 2 out of 7 pins as a no lift pin in a Packlock. So they're a lot more trickier, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the belt. I believe it's all leather. It's a $270 belt, undisputed belts. We have Lockpickers United, Austin, Texas, 2025. First place, Blue Whale, padlocks, because they're all padlocks, and just some generic lockpicks here. This is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put it on because this is the only time I'll ever be able to put it on because I'm not winning this competition. There's some amazing lockpickers that are going to be coming to this, but let's go ahead and put it on because this is my only chance. And if I do win this belt, because I am competing in my own competition, if I do win this belt, I will be wearing this everywhere I go. I'll be wearing it to the grocery store. I'll be, I can't do this behind my back. Let's do this in the front. I'll be wearing it to the grocery store. I'll be wearing it to jiu-jitsu. I'll be wearing it to the gym. I'll be wearing it all over the place. I'm definitely going to wear it to all of the competitions and locksport meetups that I go to, just as bragging rights. How's my belly looking, guys? I'm so sorry about that. This is fantastic. That's awesome. This is cool. This is cool. Whoever wins this is a very lucky individual. How do I get it off? All right. I think it'd probably look better over the shoulder. I probably should have done the whole video like this. I don't know why I didn't, but this looks cool. Let me get one for the thumbnail. There we go. I think we got it. Yeah, that's a good thumbnail image. That looked terrible. Let's do a regular one. All right. So, folks, come win this belt. Donate $10. I'll let you guys know where the venue is going to be. If you have any questions, put it in the comments down below. If you're coming to the competition or the meetup, put your comments down below. If you plan on competing, if you plan on coming, let me know in the comments down below. Say I'm coming and I'm competing. Or I'm coming, but I'm not competing. Let me know. I'd like to know how many people plan on competing. I think everybody should compete. At the very least, try. At the very least, try. If you think that you're a yellow belt or orange belt level, that's fine. That's fine. There's no guarantee that we're going to be able to pick the green belt lock inside of 4 minutes or 5 minutes, or the pack lock inside of 10 minutes. There's no guarantee that we're going to do that. So I think, man, I think I should give us 5 minutes for the American lock and 10 minutes for the pack lock. That's what I think. So that means I should give us 4 minutes for the orange belt, 3 minutes for the yellow belt, and 2 minutes for the white belt. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. I love that. So white belt, 2 minutes, yellow belt, 3 minutes, orange belt, 4 minutes, green belt, 5 minutes, pack lock, 10 minutes. That's perfect, man. I love that. And it's going to be elimination. You don't pick that lock. That's it. You know, you're just vying for the best time of the locks that you did pick. Folks, that's all I have for today. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you coming to the competition? Are you going to compete? And do you have any questions? Do you have any ideas? Just let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys next time.